Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Dear friends, as you know, this is the third episode of the series, which is titled as Finality of the Prophethood and the Beliefs of Hazrat Mirza Ghulaam Ahmed. May peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. In the last two episodes, we discussed in detail the difference between Muhaddas and the Prophet, and proved it from the Holy Quran and Hadith that Muhaddas is a person with whom Allah speaks, but his revelation is not Wahi Nabuwat. We also proved from the sayings of the promised Messiah that he never claimed prophethood, but his claim was of that of a Muhaddas. Now, without wasting time, let's go straight to the topic, which is the denial of prophethood by Mirza Ghulaam Ahmed Sahab, the promised Messiah, Imam of the age. Before quoting Hazrat Mirza Sahab, it is very relevant to repeat what Hazrat Sheikh Muhyiddin Ibn Arabi said, and it is as follows. From some of the sayings of Muhaddath, a stranger to such things think that a foreigner is claiming to be a prophet and is concealing the Shariat of Muhammad, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, and that stranger then brands him a kafir, heretic. We have seen much of this in our time, and we have ourselves tasted of it at the hands of ulama of our time, and the reference is Futuhat Makkiyah part 2, page number 70. Now, exactly the same thing happened to Hazrat Mirza Ghulaam Ahmed Sahab, perhaps more remorselessly, as he had by proclaiming the death of Jesus Christ and his own appointment as the promised Messiah, shocked and upset the ulama more than his preceding Muhaddathin. So he spent his lifetime denying the charge that she had claimed to be a prophet. Some of his emphatic denials have been quoted in the previous episode. Now let's quote some more to show the clarity and emphasis with which he categorically denied the charges, and are as follows. Number 1. I have not claimed prophethood, but I claim to be a Muhaddas, which I do under the divine order. Isala Oham, page number 421. Second, those people have forged a lie on me that this man claims to be a prophet. Hamam Matul Bushra, page number 8. And again, I do not in any way claim prophethood. This is a mistake on your part. Jangi Muqaddas, page number 67. Fourth, and if the objection is that I have claimed prophethood, then what can I say except that the curse of Allah may fall on those who tell lies. Anwar al-Islam, page number 34. It is an absolute fabrication against me which they attribute towards me that I claim prophethood for myself, and the reference is Anjam Atham, page number 45. And again, as a fabrication, they levy the false charge against me that I have claimed prophethood, and the reference is Kitabul Bariya, page number 182. In the sanctity of the Jama Masjid, Grand Mosque of Delhi, Hazrat Mirza Sahab said during a speech, the other charges made against me that I do not believe in Laylatul Qadr or miracles, Miraj, that is the ascension of the Holy Prophet, and that I claim prophethood for myself, and that I disbelieve in finality of the prophethood. Now I honestly profess before the Muslims in the sanctity of this mosque, the house of God, that I believe in the finality of the prophethood in the last of the prophets. May peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. And that I consider a man who disbelieves in the finality of the prophethood of Holy Prophet Muhammad to be irreligious and outside the pale of Islam. Similarly, I believe in the angels, miracles, Laylatul Qadr, etc. And the reference is Deenul Haq, page number 29. In 1892, in a debate in Lahore with Maulvi Abdul Hakim, who charged that Hazrat Mirza Sahab had claimed prophethood, the promised Messiah gave a written statement dated 3rd of February 1892, which was witnessed by 8 witnesses and which terminated the debate. And the extract from the statement is as follows. From the beginning, it has been my intention, which Allah the Exalted, Majestic, knows fully well, not to use the word Nabi to mean real prophethood, but to mean only Muhaddasiyat, which the Holy Prophet has interpreted to mean one to whom Allah speaks. So, I have no hesitation for sake of setting the minds of my Muslim brethren at rest to put this word in another way. And that way is that the word muhaddath should be substituted for the word nabi in every place, and to consider it, the word nabi, to be cut out. The promised Masih being a muhaddath is a prophet metaphorically, is Allah Oham. Page number 349. Can an ill-starred impostor who claims messengership and prophethood for himself and have faith in the Holy Quran, or can a person who believes in the Holy Quran and say that I too, after the Holy Prophet Muhammad, am Rasul or a Nabi? Anjam Atham. Page number 27, margin. I have firm faith that our Holy Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, was the last prophet, and that after him in Ummah no prophet shall come, whether old or new. But Muhaddisin will come who are spoken to by Allah. Nishan Asmani, page number 48. And so on. We can quote hundreds of these disavowals of prophethood by Hazrat Mirza Ghulaam Ahmed Sahab. But for the one who is a truth seeker, these are enough. But if you need more, you can ask me, I will send you as per the request. Now, we can say with certainty that no other saint in Islam who was accused of claiming prophethood issued such clear and categorical denials so often. But it is unfortunate that some years after the death of Hazrat Mirza Ghulaam Ahmed Sahab, his son Mirza Mahmud Ahmed claimed that his father was really a prophet. How did he explain away the clear denials of his father? By making a curious statement that up to the year of 1901, although Allah was telling his father that he was a prophet, the later did not understand him. His father was claiming to be muhaddath, although what he wrote and said amounted to prophethood. But in 1901, the light dawned on him and he understood that he was really a prophet. Can history produce another example of such a repudiation by a prophet or even a muhaddith? And when Mirza Mahmud Ahmad was challenged by Hazrat Maulana Muhammad Ali Sahab, who along with majority of the leading followers of Hazrat Mirza Ghulaam Ahmad Sahab broke away from the Qadian group in 1914 on that issue and on the consequential issue whether those who disbelieve Hazrat Mirza Sahab becomes kafir. To prove the strange theory put forward by him, he could not do so. While he said that his father's writing before 1902 later changed to 1901 could not be relied upon to determine his father's status. He could not produce a single word of his father's repudiation of those writings. On the other hand, his venerable father relied upon his pre-1901 writings and statements even up to his death in 1908. Even in courts of law on oath, again some of the denials of the prophethood quoted above were made after 1901. Hazrat Maulana Muhammad Ali Sahab issued a solemn statement given on oath by him and 70 other senior followers of Hazrat Mirza Ghulaam Ahmad who had joined him before 1901 that they had noticed no change whatsoever in 1901 in the claim of the promised Masih, who remained true to his rightful position till his death. And Mirza Mahmud Sahab was challenged to issue a counter statement on the oath by himself and 70 of his followers, but the challenge has remained unanswered ever since. As it has been proved that Mirza Sahab never claimed prophethood, but on the contrary, he kept denying such claims throughout his life. We can say with certainty that no other saint in Islam who was accused of claiming prophethood issued such clear and categorical denials so often. I think it's enough for the day. See you tomorrow with more details. And if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it and press the notification button so that you will get updates from this channel. Wa akhru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalam.